Let's begin with some more reactions of ester. Now, let's discuss with the reduction of esters. Here you can see esters on reduction with lithium aluminium hydride gives two molecules of alcohol. And these are the, out of that, one is always a primary alcohol. See here, some more examples are mentioned here. Like this ester, it gives, here it break down like this, and there are two alcohols are formed. One is CH3, CH2. This carbonyl group also get converted into CH2OH, while there is other CH3, CH2OH. Now in this example, see here this ester, here again break down it like this, and we will get benzene ring. Carbonyl group get converted into CH2OH, and another is CH3OH. So benzyl alcohol and methanol is formed. Next example, again how you can find out two different alcohols form here. Break it here. CH3, CH2, CH2OH, and this is phenol, benzene ring and OH. So in this way, esters on reduction gives two alcohols. Then next reaction, it is transesterification. Now, what do you mean by transesterification? It is an equilibrium reaction. In this reaction, when ester is placed in a large excess of an alcohol along with presence of either an acid or a base, there can be an exchange of alkoxy groups. The large excess of alcohol is used to drive the reaction forward. See here, this example. This is ethyl acetate. This is the ester ethyl acetate. When it is placed in excess of methyl alcohol in presence of acid or base as a catalyst, then here what happened? This ethyl group get replaced by this methyl group from the excess alcohol, and we get methyl acetate as a new ester, and ethyl alcohol is formed. Simply here what is happening? There is an exchange of alkyl groups. Ethyl group goes here and ethyl group goes here. So this is known as transesterification reaction. In this reaction, when ester is placed in a large excess of an alcohol, there is an exchange of alkyl group and new ester is formed. Now, let's begin with another acid derivative, that is amide. Amides, they have functional group RCONH2. Amides are prepared in a simple method when acid chloride is reacted with ammonia. Cl and one hydrogen atom from ammonia is removed as a HCl, and NH2 group is attached to the acetyl group. So there is a formation of acetamide, that is amide. Or another reaction is, you know now, it is which group compound? It is a acetic anhydride. When it is reacted with either ammonia or primary amines, this is a primary amine, CH3NH2, methylamine. Here, this bond break and CH3CO, NHCH3 is attached here, while this hydrogen goes with this CH3 to form CH3COOH. So here, as it has this functional group, it is a amide. Now let's begin with the reaction of amides. So a very few reactions are discussed in your syllabus. One of the most important reaction, it is a Hofmann degradation of amide. Now in this reaction, when amides are treated with hypohalides, it forms amines with one carbon atom less. And here, as there is always one carbon atom less than the primary amides, this reaction is known as step down reaction. And the hypohalide, it is formed by reaction with chlorine or bromine with aqueous NaOH. See here, when acetamide CH3CONH2 is reacted with bromine and aqueous NaOH, here this carbonyl group is removed as a carbon dioxide. So we get CH3NH2, 2NaBr, Na2CO3 and 2H2. Main thing is here acetamide is converted into methanamine. Acetamide has two carbon atoms while methanamine has only one carbon atom. So there is a decrease in number of carbon atom. So it is known as step down reaction, or it is also known as degradation reaction, because here one carbon atom is decreased. Another example is propanamide. Propanamide, it has three carbon atoms with the formula CH3CH2CONH2. When it is react with bromine and aqueous NaOH, which ultimately form NaOBr, that is the hypobromite, sodium hypobromite. In this reaction, propanamide is converted into ethanamine. Propanamide has 3 carbon and ethanamine has only 2 carbon. Because the carbonyl group, CO group, is converted into carbon dioxide, and as here we are getting primary amine with one carbon atom less, it is a Hofmann degradation reaction. Here actually we have finished all the derivatives of carboxylic acid, but some important reactions are included. So let's see. First reaction, Reformatsky reaction. Reformatsky reaction is an organic reaction used to convert an alpha haloester and an aldehyde or ketone to a beta hydroxy ester using zinc metal. So in this reaction, when aldehyde or ketone, here when aldehyde or ketone are reacted with alpha bromoester or alpha haloester in presence of zinc, after acid hydrolysis, it gives beta hydroxy ester. So simply here, alpha haloester and aldehyde and ketone, when these two are reacted in presence of zinc and some acid, there is a formation of beta hydroxy ester. Here this is a ester, this is alpha carbon and this is beta carbon. To this beta carbon, hydroxy group is attached. So there is a formation of beta hydroxy ester. Here in this reaction, X of alpha haloester is removed and this group is attached here. Carbonyl group is converted to OH. Here when acetone is reacted with ethyl 2-bromoacetate in presence of zinc. So what will happen? This bromine will get removed and CH3 CH3OH, that is acetone, is attached here in the form of alcohol. So this is a Reed-Formatsky reaction. One more example, please see here. In this reaction, when this alpha haloester reacts with cyclohexanone, the ketone, here what will happen? Again, this part will remain as it is, only bromine is removed, and here to this carbon, cyclohexanone, which get converted into OH, double bond OE is converted into OH, is attached. Carefully, please see the reaction here. What is happening? This bromine get removed. So to this carbon, this cyclohexanone carbon is attached. Only thing, O get converted. This double bond O will get converted into OH. The last reaction for this chapter, it is a Perkin condensation. Perkin condensation, it gives alpha beta unsaturated aromatic acid by the aldol condensation of aromatic aldehyde and an acid anhydride in presence of alkali salt of the acid. Here, aromatic aldehyde, benzaldehyde, when it reacts with acetic anhydride in presence of potassium acetate or alkali salt of acid. Potassium acetate is nothing but alkali salt of acid. Here, this aromatic aldehyde and acetic anhydride, they undergo aldol condensation, and the product form, it is this cinnamic acid, and one molecule of acetic acid is formed. Here in this reaction, this hydrogen atom goes to oxygen, so it will get converted into OH, and this carbon will attach to this carbon. It is just similar to aldol condensation. The more example or the same reaction is expanded. Here, benzaldehyde, when it reacts with acetic anhydride is written like this, CH3COOCOCH3 in presence of sodium salt of acetic acid. And when these are heated, so ultimately what will happen here? Here, this oxygen and these two hydrogen atoms are removed as a water molecule. So these benzaldehyde and acetic anhydride get condensed to form 6H5CH double bond CH COOCOCH3. And when it is boiled, again water molecule is removed or it undergo decomposition in presence of water, and we get here this bond will break. As it undergo hydrolysis, water molecule is added like this, H goes to oxygen and OH will goes here. So ultimately what we will get? C6H5 CH double bond CH COOH, that is a cinnamic acid, and one molecule of acetic acid. So this is a Perkin condensation reaction, and in this we get alpha beta unsaturated acid, because this is COH, alpha beta double bond is present between them, so alpha beta unsaturated acid is formed. Now here we have finished the chapter carboxylic acid and its derivatives. Thank you, dear.